All right, guys, welcome to Beasting Over 40 and Transform Fitness tutorial on MyFitnessPal. Okay, so MyFitnessPal is a nice little application you use on any smartphone. Let's go through this thing, how to track your macros, how to set up targets. It's very easy to use, and let me show you how here. So the first thing you're going to do here is you're going to go to your app store, click on your app store. All right, do a search right here, do a search and type in right here My Fitness Pal. You'll see it right there. It's the first one. So you're going to click on this one. You're going to download MyFitnessPal. As you can see, mine says open. It's only because I already have it on my system here. All right, so let's go open. All right, so this is the first screen you're going to see. So there's a few things we're going to go for here right at the beginning. We're going to click on more. This is just to set it all up. And then we're going to see here all these other things you don't really need. If you want to subscribe, it's like $25 or $27 a month to subscribe to premium, where it gives you workout routines and gives you, different breakdowns per meal of calories, all this other stuff. You really don't need this. All right, so we're just going to click on goals right here. So goals. Put in your starting weight, whatever it is. My current weight is 220. I finished the show about 6 months ago, so, I've gained like 20 pounds. I want to lose about 10 pounds on this mini cut that I'm doing right now. You can follow that on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Beasting Over 40. So just type that into the search in YouTube, and you're going to be able to find us. So we have workout videos, all kinds of things. But right now we're going through a 10-day mini cut. All right, so what we really want here is this calorie, carbs, protein, fat goals. All right. So I calculated my caloric needs already. If you go look at some of our videos, the last one on the 10-day cut, I explained something called TDEE, and which is total daily energy expenditure. And I'm taking off 700 calories as my first phase of my cut. So I'm looking at taking in about 1900 calories. I want to do a breakdown here of each one of these. So the calories is 1900. Let's take a look at carbs, everything else. So when you click on carbs or protein or fats, it's going to bring up this little cycle here. First thing I want to do is make sure you have your protein at least one gram per pound of body weight. So I'm 220, so I'm 214 grams, close enough. I want to keep my carbs relatively low, so I'm at 119 grams of carbs, which is 25% of my total daily macros. And fats are at 63, which is okay. It's a little high. I really like it usually around 50, but I'm willing to accept that. All right, so set this for whatever you want. Just make sure that it's 1 gram per pound of body weight is in protein, and then you between the other two. Just try to keep your carbs as low as possible. That's really it. All right, so we want to get rid of that water weight at the beginning. All right, so we're going to press on this check button right here. All right, and to go back, we're just going to click on this back arrow. Okay, and back arrow again. Okay, at the bottom, you're going to see our dashboard. Okay, so our dashboard is just this. It shows us what our calories are remaining. I've already entered some food, 460 calories worth of food. My base goal was 1900 calories. Then we can click on diary. This is how you're gonna add your foods. So you can see for my breakfast here, I had 2 scoops of whey isolate protein mix, vanilla, 45 grams cream of rice. Okay, and so what we can do here is we can just pretend add some here. So meal 2. So we can do something here. We can scan a barcode. So let's say you're taking something out of a box. You're having a piece of bread out of a well-known brand. You can just scan the barcode on it and it'll find it for you. I believe this feature is going away in June or July. It's only going to be part of the paid feature. All right, so let's say what I'm going to have here is some basmati rice. We'll say pretend this is lunch. Basmati rice, 100 grams of basmati rice, 136 calories, 30.2 grams of carbs, a little bit of fat, 3.1 grams of protein. All right, so that looks pretty good to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this again. We're going to accept that. So you can see for, let's see what else we're going to add here. So let's add a piece of 1 portion of mahi mahi. So if it says here 2 portions, 300 calories, so let's say this is the mahi mahi that we bought at Costco, you can just click and this will add the 2 portions. This is a quick add button. But if you click on the product itself, you can actually change this. So let's say I wanted 1 piece, just 1 piece. So I go one piece of mahi mahi, and I'm going to go up there and I'm going to accept that. All right, and now I'm going to go back again. So I'm going to click on the back button. All right, so you can see here, it added the basmati rice and the mahi mahi, which I had for lunch. Okay, now you can see up here I have 1154 calories remaining. So what I can always do at any time is go back to the dashboard. Okay, take a look at what I have left. But if I want more information in your diary, click on this calories remaining part up here. Click. All right, so you're going to see nutrients. So protein, I did 107. My goal is 214. I have 107 grams left. Carbs, 72. I have 47 grams left. Fats, I didn't eat many fats, so I have 59 grams left. All right, see how easy that is? All right, so if you want to click on calories, we can see the breakdown per meal at the same time. And we also have macros up here, which you look at the breakdown. So for carbohydrates, I'm a little above so far. My goal is 25% of my calories. Fats, 30% of my calories. Protein, I'm close. I'm actually a little bit over at 45% of my calories. All right, so click on the X to close this up. And, that's really it. So you have other things in here that you can use. You have something called a news feed, which is just articles about, all different things here. Because if you have a paid plan, they also give you, a workout plan. If you want to go workout plan, if you want to look at your nutrition, let's see what they have for nutrition. Just different articles about different things. So it's kind of interesting. Macro tracking is always an interesting subject. All right, so there you have it. So you can always go back to more and then look at your goals. You can change this on a daily basis if you wanted to. Okay, so what's going to probably happen is for a few days I'm going to be at 1900. If I don't see the progress that I want, I'm probably going to drop this to 18 or 1700. But I'm always going to keep my protein 1 gram per pound of body weight. All right, the things that are fluctuating are going to be my carbohydrates. Because the less carbs you have, especially if you want to do a quick weight loss, you want to just get rid of the glycogen intake. So once the glycogen intake is lowered, your cells are going to release the water that are being held by your cells. That's why you end up peeing a lot when you cut your carbs. As let's say you go, if you've ever been on a keto diet, you know what that feels like. All right, so that's basically it. This is how we track. I mean, we don't have to do this for very long. Do this for a couple of weeks and you're going to be able to eyeball things. Now, we just have to keep in mind that when you do eyeball things, you don't go over, all right? Because, studies have proven that people who look at food really misjudge how many calories they're taking in. So go through this, start getting used to the sizes, and then when you're used to the sizes, then you can get rid of this and just use intuition, intuitive eating. You can use intuitive eating instead. That's really up to you. Also, with this other thing too, here we can do my meals. You can do recipes, so you can actually put things together and create a recipe. So you'll see there's a bunch of these here that I've done before, which is my chicken and waffles with hollandaise. Let me go back. We can do keto chocolate donut. I'll show you how to do it. Add to diary. These are all things that I've cooked up before, that I have on the transform.me website or the Beasting Over 40 website. So basically that's it. When it's time for dinner, time to eat something, just make sure you just go to your diary down here, and you just add your meals as you go. Now you even have a function down here to add water. Don't bother with the exercise. That's kind of misleading. I think it really gives too many calories for the exercise in particular. So the exercise that it does, it just does too many calories. So the water, you can keep track of water here. You can change the unit setting, whatever you want. So if you want to talk about a liter, whatever. All right, for my guys and gals that are doing my 10-day mini cut, I want you to do at least a gallon of water a day. Okay, at least a gallon of water. So you're going to start peeing it out. Your body's going to get used to it. But, think of it as a nice flush at the same time. All right, so if we add water, we're going to go, I did 8 ounces. All right, so let's say 8. And I'm going to go check up this over here. So there you go. I've added 8 ounces of water. Very, very important. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's a very simple app. Just remember, you can always go back up here, click on this here, click on nutrients, see where you are. And you're also able to do that from your diary. So you're going to see this directly from your diary, but you now and then go and check how many calories you're missing in protein, which is the most important for us, and what your carbohydrate and your fat intake is and how much you can fit in. So it's nice at the end of the day. So when you're coming down to your last meal, let's say you have 50 grams of protein left to eat. You want to add a shake or something like that in here, and that's just going to make it up. All right, so you're going to do something like this. You're going to go, add food, whey protein isolate. So let's just go 1 scoop whey protein. Okay, 1 scoop. And we're going to do a little search for almond milk. Almond milk. Here we go. 35 calorie unsweetened almond milk. All right, so I'm just going to use 1 cup of that. Click. All right, food is logged. Go back. Okay, so there you have it. And now I'm going to take a look at what my calories are. So I just bumped my protein levels up. See how much protein that we had in 1 scoop of isolate here. So we're going to click on that. All right, so 35 grams, 3 grams of carbs. All right, so this is a quick way. That's why these are called supplements, because you're supplementing your whole food, your real food. You're sort of filling the gaps. You want to make sure you get your protein intake to where it's supposed to be every day, 1 gram per pound of body weight for men and women. Women can probably get by with a little less, but I recommend you stay to that because it preserves your muscle, etc. Especially as you're dieting. Just keep your protein nice and high. All right, so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll be bringing you more of this type of content as we go forward. Make sure you go and check out my 10-day mini cut. I sort of give a nice little breakdown of how or what, where, when, for cardio, for calories, how to calculate your TDEE, all the things that you need to know. So go check it out. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.